For over 20 years, Grizzly Excavating has been the Okanagan's trusted choice for civil construction, excavation, trucking, and aggregate supply. From site prep to hydro excavation, Grizzly does the heavy lifting, so you don't have to. Proud sponsor of the Nufloors Penticton Curling Classic, Grizzly Excavating, services you can trust. Visit grizzlyx.com.
Good morning and welcome to the 9th annual edition of the Nufloors Curling Classic, coming to you from beautiful downtown Penticton. I'm David D. with my broadcast partner Tony. We're here to bring you the events of the 5th round of play, and we'll be calling the game on Sheet C. Tony, what do we have going on this morning?
We've got the Pool D matchup. We've got Cameron Bryce from Scotland versus Stephen Laycock from Fifth Current, Saskatchewan. The Bryce rink is 2-0 at this point, and Laycock is 0-2 in the pool.
Well, certainly Laycock at 0-2 is going to be looking to fight to get back into this tournament. If they go 0-3, it's going to be a long road to try to get into the prize money.
Yep. We're early in the first end. Laycock has won the draw to the button for last rock, so they have the hammer in the first end.
Good. I think they're playing some pretty conservative play here. We got takeout coming up.
Try to chase one in the house here.
Clean. Yep.
Just to set the conditions of play, just like all week, it's an 8-inning game with no time clock. They are playing the no tick rule.
Good call on the weight.
I was noticing yesterday that the games we did, Tony, though there is no time clock. They seem to, maybe because they're accustomed to generally playing with a time clock, that the play is quite, it's good pace. They're certainly not taking forever to play a match.
Yep. Moving on quite quickly. People are ready to throw.
I always find if you have a game with a bit of pace to it, I think it's better than just standing around and sort of lose your momentum. So these guys, I'm sure, want to get going early and keep a high pace through all 8 ends.
You don't want to get cold either. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's interesting. You see when they start out, they're all got their jackets on, and especially the sweepers. And by about the second end, lots of them are down to their shirt sleeves.
Bryce didn't want to roll out there with that takeout, so it gives Laycock a chance to go around the corner to center guard again.
First error of the end, so we'll see if they can take advantage of it.
Little extra line, you're out in the heavier stuff.
You hear him talking about the heavy part. The ice is, of course, all fresh and new this morning.
Gotta go.
A little bit of morning frost maybe on it, so it's
15-7.
if you get out on a path that hasn't been used yet, it could be a bit slower than something that's right down the middle.
Okay, good sweep.
They managed to drag that into the top 12.
So the Nufloors Curling Classic is one of the premier Western Canadian curling events held every year. It's our title sponsor is Nufloors. They're a great sponsor not only of this event but of curling in general in Penticton. We certainly thank them for their continuous year after year support and effort to assist the curling club in putting on great events, including this one.
Thin air in the mountains.
So Bryce, a little aggressive play here. They're going around both to try to get to the 4-foot of the button.
They got by. Look at that, eh?
Good throw.
Wow, beautiful shot. They'll be happy with that.
14-3.
You hear they're calling the time, hog-to-hog time of 14-3, so it's, I think about 14 seconds, Tony, is sort of more or less the goal the ice makers
14 would be the minimum.
Yeah.
It's good.
A little faster as the game goes on, so it's been pretty much what it was all day yesterday. And the curl, they're picking edge of 8 foot for center line or button, so it's 4 feet of curl, pretty consistent.
Curl!
I Players of this caliber, they like fairly quick ice, and they like lots of curl.
Okay, that's a good shot. Shot.
Little bump there and a
Little
roll
bump. So they were looking for just a freeze there.
Yeah.
Came in a bit hot, and they've rolled out into the open. So imagine they're
Think you're
going
right
to
with- okay, we
pick
just
that
had
one
to
out.
pound this
So
one
Tony,
over
this
there.
event counts towards the world points ranking.
Or world ranking points. Yes.
Yeah.
11.
So we've got teams here with quite a variety. Some of them are way up in the ranks with like 200, 262 points. So certainly a high level of curling here at the Nufloors Curling Classic.
The Bryce team is fresh off a win in the Basel Cup in Switzerland last week,
Oh wow!
which is a pretty strong field, and they came directly here. So
That really is a testament to well,
No,
just
no!
not only their ability and skills, but the draw of the Nufloors. You're going to fly across 7 or 8 or 9 time zones and get here for another curling match. So, and we're certainly appreciative. The organizers of the Nufloors Curling Classic work to
got about this
schedule
much
it every
going.
year. It varies every year when we have it here, as we try to work around the bigger events and
Throwing
make sure we
pretty
get
good
as many high-end rinks as possible. What do you got going on here, Tony? A little takeout?
So
this better than the
the
three.
Scottish
Like,
team is
Roll in
line
front
2
of that
behind
one.
the T line here.
Halfway.
You're going to come down relatively quiet weight on the one in the middle.
Yeah. Yeah, certainly behind the T line isn't the most ideal spot to be sitting. All you do is create backing for the opposition to come down to you.
Oh! Close. Oh!
Sweepers are holding off there, maybe a little.
Curl! Curl!
You can hear them yelling curl. That's the directional curling now. The
Straight! It's good.
I don't think it's quite what they called, but it worked out pretty good.
Pretty good.
But
So
the,
they moved the blue one, the remaining blue one, far enough to be a
Just a
third
little
shot.
heavier on the
so
top.
yeah.
For the
You have it
Bryce
on the
team
top
to
or no?
use that as a counter, they're going to have to find a way to get rid of the ring.
Like
on
that
the
or
top of the
no?
ring.
Yeah.
So
Le-
Rack
Laycock
it.
with the hammer on the first end here. Sheet C, Friday morning.
Almost made the hack weight double.
So each game, Tony, across all
actually
5
pretty
or
good,
6
just like
sheets of
make the
ice
roll, you're
has a
down.
sponsor. And today our sheet C game is sponsored by Holistic Wealth and Interior Roofing. So Len Coleman at Holistic Wealth, actually he's a friend of both of ours, and we curled together for a couple years with him when we first got to town. And Interior Roofing, one of the premier roofing companies in the Okanagan. They have, I know they're here and all the way up to Kelowna, and they probably go farther afield than that. So if you have money to invest or you need a new roof, give Holistic Wealth and Interior Roofing a call.
Throw a 10.
with the last of the third rocks here, so it's actually setting up for Laycock at this point. So
Yeah, certainly 2 is very possible. This is shaping up.
they could exchange rocks and count 2, but
Yeah,
depends if anybody manages to get a roll in behind cover.
yeah, that certainly be ideal
Clean.
for
Whoa!
Laycock here to hit the blue
Roll.
and roll in behind their 12-foot
Curl.
stone. Oh,
Still a counter, so they're still, and actually not a bad spot to roll. It makes it harder for the Bryce team to roll in behind that center guard.
Probably.
yeah, it's looks to be just right on the just slightly back of the tee line. So you had to hit that and try to roll in behind covers.
Worked out okay.
Boy, that'd be a
He's now going to play the run back
margin.
on his blue rock on the center line out front.
A little blue on red action here. Not too long, not too long a run back. So
heavy is 9-2.
certainly doable.
At least it wasn't poked back Kingdom Run.
We have our executive director, producer, and AV guy extraordinaire, Andrew Jacobs, checking our course
Hard!
here. Sweepers are on this one pretty heavy.
Ooh, now we just brought 3 into play by not
That's
moving a red rock.
boy, Bryce won't be happy with that one. That's
As long as we're out counting.
that's really
No, I didn't expect it. He's not going to
created a huge opportunity for
And you get it-
Laycock.
You'd like to find a spot to put this rock where there's no double
kind of
or a very difficult double.
Where would you go to the far left as we look at
Doesn't
the
matter
screen?
what that's where he's going. It's
Yeah.
open side. That one at the top of the rings. It's the angles. There is going to be a double. It's a question of how difficult it's going to be. So.
Yeah.
Well, certainly if they get it way over into the 12-foot, that's that would be a
Stay in a good chunk 8-foot if we can.
that'd be a as seen on TV double. But hey, we're on TV.
He's asked the sweepers for a chunk of 8-foot.
Chunk of, okay, yeah, should work. We want to thank people who are tuning in on their TVs and their smartphones and laptops around the world watching us. We're broadcast, of course, on the internet. And I know last time we did this, Tony, we had emails coming in from people in quite far-flung places that were tuning in. I guess they had
Yeah, most of them were hateful.
most of them were
Hateful.
hateful. Yeah, the comments. Yeah, we like that Tony guy, but David, what the hell's wrong with him?
Get her over there.
Because that was my wife, but that's another
Keep
story.
going.
Aye.
Keep going. Okay. Hey, good judge.
Is that deeper than you wanted, Tony? I thought they wanted
Well, it doesn't. The farther apart the rocks are, the better. I just wanted to make sure it was
Got off
a
it
counter.
little bit late there, just to-
Right.
for-
Quick decision here by Bryce.
These are great situations because there's nothing good can happen with the shooter.
He's playing the double against the one that was just thrown, so top of the house, and hopefully double the one on the left side of the house as we're looking down the ice.
It's the last of the skip stones for Bryce. Certainly, it's crucial they get a double.
Hard!
He's a left-hander.
Hard!
Oh, just missed it.
And the shooter rolls out.
So now we have a draw for 3. It's full 12 or better.
Well, that's going to be a tough start for Bryce there. They're already down 0-2 in the competition.
Now they're 2-0.
Oh, sorry, they're 2-0. Yeah. Oh, well, good for Laycock then. It's early. I've only had one coffee, so that's why I have Tony here to keep me online.
Too much in one shot, I don't think.
So basically the same shot he just threw.
So you'll see the sweepers will time it a bit and get a sense. You always want to throw to the sweepers. If you try to throw it without any sweeping, there's a chance for
Go ahead,
error.
Ben.
Oh, they're on it fairly early. Both sweepers going, so they must
Can't
think,
hurt it. Gotta
must
go
think
hard.
it's a bit
Gotta
light.
go hard. Gotta go hard.
Come on, lads, you can do it. Oh, we got the skip out there
No
now.
light.
Oh, that's a
And that's a missed.
boy. There's a missed opportunity.
Yeah, didn't get there.
Boy, oh boy,
Less ice.
that could come back to haunt us.
Look way less to me.
That extra point could make all the difference when you're curling at this level. So that's 2 for Laycock.
2 with an asterisk.
I beg your pardon?
2 with an asterisk. Should have been 3.
Should have been 3, yeah. An asterisk, yeah. Like, what was that fella's home run hitting record?
Through the line, and it looked snug to me, right in the. Because I had enough that I was keeping here. Like I thought I was.
It was
there
just
on
under. It was 15-8, 15-9, hog to hog. So it was a little light. So.
Yeah, it should have been 14-2, 14-3, something like that. Just want to give a shout out, Tony, to all the volunteers that have come together to make this event happen. Without them, certainly this event wouldn't happen. I don't know how many. I should find out, but it's got it. I would not be surprised if it was 100. We have people out in the parking lot, out in the cold and the wind, directing traffic, because we share a complex here with the South Okanagan Event Center and other facilities, Okanagan Hockey Group. So parking is always at a premium. So they're out there keeping things organized. We have people doing all sorts of jobs inside. The ice people that are helping Chris Jones, our head ice technician and club manager. So thank you to all of them. Without your people's assistance, this event wouldn't happen as well. So it's a really, really big team, curling club team effort. So we're looking just top 12 here, Tony, or
Guard, center line
cigarette
guard.
center, yeah. They gave it a fair bit of sweeping. Oh, have they overswept it?
Okay.
Whoa, Rock. Oh, beautiful. That's perfect. Well thrown, well swept.
Corner guard going up now.
The first one we barely got off the top 12 rock.
That's sort of your
we were
traditional
probably edge 4 in your first
setup for an end, isn't it, Tony?
Yeah, it depends. It all depends where that first. If the first rock was out higher, they may go around it to top 4. Or
Yeah, You get a, you know,
Got us
But
that.
is that tight? It's a relatively easy run back later on. So
yeah, certainly. You want to throw center line guard, that's right where you want it. So
I think we're pretty close to there.
very well placed corner guard. Well, they're looking here now, just another higher center guard.
a higher center, he put his broom a little off center line. So what that could do is also where that corner guard just thrown is a little tight to center line, it could actually block the path as well to make it difficult for a draw to come behind that blue corner. He didn't call for it right on center line.
Yeah, yeah, the corner guard could have been over a foot or so. For those just joining us, we're on the fifth draw of the Nufloors Curling Classic, the 2025 edition, the 9th annual. We're calling the game for you on Sheet C, Laycock versus Bryce, and Laycock took two with the hammer in the first end, and Bryce is looking to come back. We've got a very traditional setup for the start of the end, couple center guards and one corner guard. Are they going in, Tony?
He's going around the corner, but he's got to go wide here now because of where that red rock was just thrown.
Yeah.
So he's got to go out in the spot that hasn't been played yet. So a little bit of a guess for weight. Out wider here.
Yeah, the first end we didn't get on this side at all, did we? I think everything was down the left side as we look at it going to the far end. Some powerful sweeping there. Directional sweeping, trying to get it to curl. Oh, he's racked onto his own. That's probably a little bit of a result of the fresh ice out there they have been in, Tony?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Not knowing, but now Laycock's got to go because that side of center is pretty well blocked up. Now he's got to go out turn and try to get behind there. Again,
seems like he's got a lot of weight on it. It's sweepers are just
Line's
watching.
good.
yeah, it's the first rock out this side, so
Yeah.
Looks like it's digging, guys.
Out in the weeds, as they
14-8.
call it. You hear the call there for the time, 14-8.
Where'd you get it? Okay, that's pretty good.
Yeah, they probably would like that a foot or two deeper, wouldn't they?
oh, absolutely.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, a top four right behind cover would have been perfect.
Now we're into the sixth rock, so we'll see some of this stuff in the middle cleared up here. Now that you're allowed to remove them.
Yeah. Of course, the 5 rock rule, you can't do any takeouts until the 6th rock. Here comes a missile down.
No. Does it go?
Oh,
it does.
yeah.
It looks like from here anyway. So
Yeah, yeah. Looking on the screen as well, it's certainly not in play. So
no hesitation. Laycock calls for another draw.
yeah, fairly standard calls. That's what you do.
Line's good. Bit of room.
Laycock is calling
Line
lock.
will be good.
The line is good.
Time is heavy.
Oh, well, looks like they went from a bit light to a bit heavy.
Overcompensation.
Yeah. Oh, story of my life. Oh, okay. I threw the last one a bit light. I'll put a little bit more on it. Oh, yeah. Through the house. Hopefully my skip's not listening. So just going to draw down to it.
Basically following him down more or less, but
Yeah.
trying a little higher. And
Yeah, that's the trouble when you go behind the tee line like that. You're just setting up backing for their next rock. We've lost our graphics for some reason, but we have Laycock versus Bryce. Oh, they're back now. Laycock took 2 in the first end. Bryce looking to come back.
this looks like it's light and on the guard. It's not going to reach the guard.
Didn't they call into the house?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Holy smokes, that's
yeah,
yeah, I say.
well light. So.
Oh yeah, that's 10, 12 feet light at least, yeah. Wow.
Another opportunity for a Saskatchewan team to get a good one above the tee line and behind those guards.
In a room. 15-3.
They're working it hard.
Yeah, go, go, go. Go, go, go. Finish, finish.
Curl. They needed to curl a bit.
Okay, good sweep.
There's taking advantage of the Bryce miss. When you're curling at this high a level, Tony, I guess it's one miss could just change the whole
Sorry, guys.
complexion of
It
an
kinda
end.
Absolutely.
you with the
Or
weight.
even a half a shot. It doesn't even have to be.
He didn't have much choice on that
Look
one.
at this. He asked for backline weight on
Yeah.
this, so there's going to be
Just could add
enough to
two
move
more
it
feet of
around,
weight,
but I
you
don't think
could've
it's going to be enough
managed
weight to remove it. So.
Do you think the double's there?
No, it's
Just
just
didn't wanna-
behind cover. They
didn't wanna
can't
be
throw
deep.
enough weight.
No.
Yeah, so that's why he's asked for backline here. Just to I think they'd like to get to the nose of this and move it back. See how much it curls here.
Sweeping hard to hold it straight.
Everybody already hates me anyway, so I don't
Directional
really-
sweeping is all the rigueur du jour these days. Well, it's coming down nicely.
Not going to move it very far.
No.
Popped it out in the open though.
Yeah, there we are. Yeah.
You would like to move it further straight back, but the moving in the open is not bad. So, and that you got a little bit of a roll to the outside, so that's pretty well buried behind 3 blue rocks out front.
Yeah,
Nope.
you can
Actually-
see you can see the red rocks hanging out in the open all by itself.
Looking on the monitor there, it might be a hole there.
Yeah, that's where he's tapping there. It looks like he wants to bring it in and snuggle into the little pocket.
Take advantage of the one he has on the button.
A couple of misses by Bryce is certainly has Laycock thinking they might be able to steal here.
How heavy?
They seem fairly happy with the weight.
How heavy? Yep. Finish.
It's coming down nicely.
Gotta finish it. Gotta finish it. Okay.
Oh, so it seems to be well placed, doesn't it, Tony?
Yeah. Might want it a little
more to the
to the left-hand side of the house, looking down the ice.
Yeah, it's certainly.
Yeah, it's open enough there that he's gonna.
Yeah, they're going for the double. You can see about 7/8 of it.
He wanted that offset, so it was guarding the one in the button, but wasn't fully
Yeah.
exposed. So.
Didn't quite, should have moved over just a bit more if they had their druthers, but. All right. Last of the third rocks for Bryce. It's a pretty heavy sweeping going on.
I think it was lighter than he'd expected. So
Yeah,
he got the position he wanted, but it didn't move the rocks very far. So
certainly. Look at the screen. It looks like the double is there. I think.
The risk is they run mine through, right?
but that's where he's trying to put this. Somebody to prevent the double, prevent the run back. So
Well, that doesn't get either
Yeah.
if I'm there. If I don't count that, they just make this nose and roll here.
You were saying yesterday, Tony, it's the real strategy. You know, if this, then that, right?
yeah. So if I do this, what's he going to do? So.
Like cold chess or something. Yes.
But they're just discussing of where this needs to
Well,
be.
it's more of this.
Maybe let's give. While they're discussing and figuring out the shot, we'll give you a bit of a storyline for the Bryce
Cover
team.
the six.
They
Take guard.
curl out of the Kinross and curling club in Scotland. The players are, their ages 30, 29, 23, 28. Duncan at 63, and Colin is 112. Well, he's preserved well. I would have guessed
Doesn't
he's
need
no
to
more
be
than
super
105,
tight, 'cause
but
they're
there we
probably
are.
running ours back.
They've been together
More
for a
about the
team
line.
as 2 years, and when asked what does curling mean to your team, nothing. Traveling the world, love of the game. Well, it's a confusing statement, but there we are. And right now they're at 28 wins and 13 losses for the season.
Line's good.
Line's
Clean.
airtight.
So this is looking this to be about a broom length
Hey,
away
just-
from the house,
just
out
touch
front of
the
the house,
center.
just
Just
on
level
the
center line.
adjacent to the center line, but definitely not touching the center line.
No, it's over, curling. Whoa.
Just a titch more over than they wanted. Still,
Not sure how much.
Still.
Fuck's sakes.
Oh,
And
language, gentlemen. We apologize to our viewers.
give you an idea how much he didn't like that shot.
Yes, he's invoked some cuss words.
Hey,
I guess we're not on broadcast TV. Or we're like cable. Can we cuss?
It's
Probably not.
partly buried, so it's a question of how much weight can he throw and get this.
Well, I mean,
And can he get both? So.
like a high-speed tick, you think? Or
All right. He wants to move both reds, so he doesn't want to. There's a possibility you could tick it through the hole between the red and the blue, which wouldn't be good if he just ticks it. But
Yeah, you can see about not a lot of it, maybe a quarter.
not super heavy.
No, I thought it'd be a bit more oomph behind
Well, he
it.
wants to get a little bit of curl.
Yeah, you throw too hard, there's absolutely no curl.
Well,
They'll be semi-happy with that, I think.
yeah, it's very. Laycock has an opportunity, but is also in a lot of danger.
Back 8.
Yeah, it's he's got 3 rocks sitting there, all very potential to count, but the one red one that's sort of angle buried.
So he's looking for back 8 here, so the blue one was just thrown. They're going to hit that on the
back 8.
inside, hopefully,
Back
move
line
it
would be-
out and roll over
Might get away.
adjacent to the 2 blue ones on the other side of the center line.
Skip Laylock's last rock, so
It's going to be a. Well, I guess they've been throwing through there.
all right, for all the marbles for Laycock on this end.
Rim! Little rim! Rim! Curl!
Seems to be out there looking for curl.
Yeah, it's not moving too much yet, is it? It's starting to come now.
Straight!
Calling the sweep.
Straight!
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
He tried to adjust to plan B halfway down.
Yeah, boy, that didn't work out at all for them, did it?
Fuck's sakes.
Language, gentlemen?
So it's a hit for 3, maybe 4. 3 to measure, I think.
Yeah, this could.
He's got to have the roll in. If he hits it on the nose, it's only 2. He's going to have the roll in towards the 4-foot.
Well, certainly this will put Bryce back into the put him into the driver's seat for the first time after Laycock scoring 2 in the first end. We're at the last rock of the second end. Laycock versus Bryce. The 9th annual Nufloors Curling Classic, brought to you from Penticton Curling Club in beautiful downtown Penticton, BC. Well, the sweeper is on it right away. Trying to get a little directional sweeping going. Get it to curl. Oh.
It'll roll in, so. Oh. Didn't seem to be much discussion about the 4th one, so they just moved them away. So that's generally an indication it was 4.
Yeah, I think it was pretty clear it was 4. So. Well, after 2 ends, Bryce has taken a 4-2 lead over Laycock.
Certainly seen lots of high-scoring ends on this sheet over the 3 draws we've done. We've hit
Yeah, we see
2 5s, a couple of 4s.
Yeah, our first game we had 2 5s in the first 3 ends. That game only went 4 ends, but she was a quick shake on that one. We'll give you a little update on Team Laycock. They curl out of Saskatoon, Swift Current, and Martinsville. They're sporting a 18-6 win-loss record, and Steve Laycock has been coming to this tournament for a while, it says. And their team sponsor is Full Line AG. I think they're an agricultural supplier in Saskatchewan, along with Cal Tire, Great Western Brewing, always a good sponsor to have a brewery on board, and MNP, formerly known as Myers, Norris, and Penny, the accounting people. Fun facts about the team: they say Skip's nickname is Layhorn, Lee's nickname is Brick, and the second has questionably small fingers, it says here. We'll just leave it at that.
I think
And the ages of your team, they said they are old and really old and infant. They've been together for 3 years.
he's a little
And brackets 3 years too long.
One.
And what does curling mean to your
overdoes
team?
it.
3 of 4 can't wait to retire.
Yeah.
Well, at least they come with a positive attitude, Tony.
the Laycock himself, the skip, is anybody who watches a lot of curling, no stranger. I think he's been to 10 Briars between Saskatchewan. He's played a couple, 1 or 2 on the BC team as well. So he's certainly no stranger to people who watch curling. So
Get some good guards up.
Getting ready to start the third end. The 5th draw of the Nufloors Curling Classic coming to you from the Penticton Curling Club.
the initial rock from the Bryce team was not in play. One in the back already. So not sure if they hogged it or threw it through.
No, I was too busy reading my sheet of facts here. I don't know a lot about curling. Well, I know somewhat, but
I noticed.
Yeah, I think the ones that are parked in the corner aren't going to score for you. So certainly a miss either way. We got their next corner guard.
Yeah, and just to confirm, they had put up the 4 for the second end. So
yeah, well, I think it was I don't think there was much doubt.
I was like
So a 4-2 lead in the third end is not a bad place to be sitting.
Always needed to go a bit.
Laycock will be looking, of course, to come back and make a statement here in the third end.
Yeah, no, that it wasn't a panic sweep. That's for sure.
Well, one sweeper gave up. He just stopped halfway. So looking for a center guard here.
yes.
But I think it's going way too far. Oh, there's the second miss for the Bryce team. First rock ended up in the corner, parked.
Throw 10.
Their center line guard has gone into the rings, which
10.
I guess Laycock, just going to take it out.
Yep. I'm not sure if he's going to try to get a roll behind the corner or just sit right there. I'm not sure what the call was as far as the roll.
Not taking a lot of ice. Be a fair bit of weight.
Yep. Whoa. Curl. Good shot.
Bye.
Just can't tell from our vantage point or the cameras. I don't know if that's.
Those ones are nerve.
No, it must be in the rings or gonna. Oh no,
You
it's not.
don't got to be far off. But to be a
And in the
shot,
free guard zone, since it hit a rock that was in the house, that you could actually hit that one
those
if you
ones are
wanted.
nerve
So
wracking because you don't have to be
it
very
is
far off for
considered
it to
hittable.
be a
You're just gonna
goose egg.
Looks like they're gonna go around. Is it, Tony? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I don't think you have either.
Seems a bit heavy, doesn't it? Trying to get it to curl. Oh, she's way back. Boy, we got to count that as at a minimum 3
Yeah, I think
misses
so.
this end for Bryce. That's
Make 'em
not a
look
way
at
you want to start an end after taking a
I
confident
think so,
4.
yeah. Yeah.
See if Laycock can get one behind the corner here.
Feels like a rock.
Certainly, Bryce has given him nothing
It should
but
be
opportunities.
okay. Line's pretty
Weight's
good.
Weight's real good.
A little bit of room. Running like it's heavy.
It's real nice, dude. Want to curl it?
Coming, starting
Let's
to
stop.
finish nicely now.
He's got to stop.
Oh, well,
Spot.
she's popped out the other side and a bit heavy. Maybe I'll have to get a timer on the next draw rock, Tony. Maybe the ice is getting a little quicker now that we got some pebble knocked off the top and the frost and the body heat of all the players out here sweeping and yelling.
And then
He's going to
got
play
talked out of
the
it.
outside in takeout on the one that was just thrown. It's exposed on the side, the board side.
It's going to be interesting. We haven't been this far out.
Yeah, it's fine.
A little better doing a takeout than
A little more
draw.
weight, yeah, so
not as
Get some
sensitive, but
gravel back there,
we
maybe.
certainly haven't. This is the farthest we've been out on this side.
Going to finish enough to stick. No.
Didn't stick.
Here's another opportunity for same shot now.
Just try to get it behind the corner guard.
It's definitely less.
Nope, I missed it.
Weight's nice.
He came out too quick. I didn't get time.
Yeah, they're playing at a good
Yeah.
pace there. We're not even 9 o'clock, and we're well into the.
You started early.
Oh yes, we're a few minutes early.
You're ready to go.
They're
Sounds
excited.
good.
Yeah. Not to be young and excited again. Now this one's
Better
looking-
weight.
Yeah, and
A little bit.
no, still going to pop
Okay,
out
that's
on
good.
Oh, wait.
not as much, but
No, that's
no,
pretty well buried.
That's
so,
buried, yeah. I thought it might have a bit of a quick, big finish at the end, but she stayed pretty good. So
Yeah, Chris.
you're gonna chase the guard now, or
I think it's more clearing off the
You gotta
center.
see
You
it
certainly,
once, that always
what you
helps.
don't want to do is you don't want to leave yours in a spot where it's still guarded. So you want to make sure that you may catch a corner on the way by, but you certainly don't want your shooter to stay anywhere there. He wants to roll it towards the center.
Bryce looking to make amends for a few errors earlier on this end. There, they cleaned out the front a bit.
Top 4.
Laycock with the hammer, sitting second shot. Want again to thank our title sponsor for this 9th annual curling classic here in Penticton, Nufloors, your flooring center for.
Line's a little tight.
If it's on your
Happy
floor,
line's
they
good.
have it for you. Telling Tony yesterday, I purchased some
Top
very,
four is
very
what we
nice
want.
marble-looking laminate flooring from upstairs bathroom yesterday. Great service, great guys.
15-4. I think just let it die, guys.
So that's quite a bit quicker, isn't it, Tony?
Yeah, that's with sweeping, but so
Any
it's
deeper
yeah,
development.
Yeah.
it is quick. So quick
Fif-
down the middle. So.
15-4, yeah. And it's, oh, yeah. I think Skip Laycock will be happy with that one. What would you do, Tony?
I just take out one of the counters and roll towards the middle, which is exactly what he's
Yeah,
calling
that's
there.
good. It's like you're a curling mind Jedi.
If you play the middle one and run back and don't get it, you're brought three into the equation. So.
Yeah, then you really might be hooped as far as holding Laycock to one. Certainly the multiple for Laycock is there yet. Lots of weight
There, he's got it.
coming down a roll. Oh, look at that. Oh, and a corner freeze onto their own. Boy,
Same.
corner froze onto their own behind cover. Probably couldn't have drawn that up any better, could you? Tony?
Well, you could. You get the red one out. You get move the red one out of play. The fact that the red one's still in the house,
Yeah,
it still gives a
yeah. The little
a
the
chance
old-
for Laycock to get a multiple here.
yeah, the little outside biters can come back to haunt you.
Those two blues in the back will go. They're not frozen really, so
Yeah, there's certainly a bit of separation. Yeah.
Line's good.
and there's a red one tight to the house, which is there to be run back if needed. So
16-2. I think that should still get pretty close.
So with a fair
Keep
bit
coming. Keep coming.
they timed it at 16-2 and a fair bit of sweeping, and they're pretty much right to the
Big
button.
sweep.
the last one was 15-8, and it's almost in the same spot.
Yeah.
So.
Half of the forfeit. Want to thank our game sponsor for today's match, Holistic Wealth Management. Len Coleman, he's a CFF and a CLU. He'll look after your investment needs. And Interior Roofing, one of the largest, and I think one of the premier roofing companies in the Okanagan. So both those great companies, and if you can get your roof fixed or give Len your money, they'd certainly be appreciative. And thank you very much for your support for this match, sponsorship of this game. I need another coffee.
I was trying to throw a little closer to the same than that is.
So what do we got going on here now, Tony? Takeout?
He's going to I'm not sure if he's picking the one in the back or playing the run back on the one in front of the house. So.
Certainly he can see most of it. Sweeper's on it right away, trying to hold it straight.
It's the pick.
Yeah. I'd imagine Laycock will just do
Almost
the
the
same
same
thing.
shot again.
Yeah. Now, would you want it a little tighter to the blue ones, or
A little tighter and
the
a
over
little bit more buried. So.
Yeah. But you don't want it behind the tee line, do you?
Oh, it's basically what you want. Well, probably not. But what you really want is that if Bryce makes a play on it, that it could run into the blue ones behind it. So you want to be protected on the back by the blue ones.
Here in the third end, Laycock with the hammer. You just joined us. Laycock took 2 in the first, and Bryce came back with a resounding answer to that with a 4 in the second. We're down to Skip Rocks in the third end.
That's good. That's fine.
It's third time in a row they played the same
Why
shot,
don't we
so
good?
expect a decent result.
Yeah, certainly they know the path. They just follow the last one
That's
down.
pretty good. A little bit of room.
Just seems a titch heavier than
Like a
last
little
one, so-
finish if we can.
15-3 I had that one.
Oh. Ah. Oh.
Yep.
There we
Yeah,
go.
that's good. That's good. That's good.
Yeah. Just like you said, Tony. Well buried. Now the challenge for Bryce is,
Time, eh?
is to hold him to 1.
Looks like he's called just to tap the red one.
I saw, yes, move it a little bit off the button.
Sit shot, and then
Get like
it
2/3.
would come down. Is there a triple?
Thirds, then we nose hit the 4.
The last rock for Bryce. Skip Rocks here. Taking some time in the hack to compose himself. Throwing left-handed, which I suppose he does most of the time.
You would think.
Yeah. What is it, 17% of the population left-handed? Well, they're trying to get the curl, directional sweeping. Ooh, I think they come up a bit light here, haven't they? Oh, maybe not. They'll certainly put in a challenge, isn't it, Tony, to Laycock to score 2?
How do you get 2?
Yeah. Of course, that's always the goal at a minimum. Is to
There's space there. It's there, but it's
Yeah.
certainly not a simple shot.
and we haven't drawn out to this side all that much on either
No
end.
more.
Either end going this way. Of course, the goal with the hammer is to score 2 at a minimum, and
Little bit
without the
heavier
hammer
over
is
here,
to
maybe.
steal 1.
We have to get right to it.
Yeah.
So they basically have to touch their own to get enough of the button to count 2.
Yeah. Bryce came out early in the end with 2 or 3 misses almost in a row, so it's they've managed to
That's good.
hold on pretty well here.
Why don't be good?
Hands of the sweepers.
Yeah. Give it to the sweepers. Well, they're both on it. Look like they're on it for weight.
Does need to curl.
Yeah, now they got the curl sweeping going. Always
Don't think it's going to come in far enough.
no. So at the end. Oh,
Nope.
nope,
Not
nope,
quite.
nope, nope. Yeah,
Weight was there.
yeah, just quite get it over
There's
enough.
a rock and a
Good
half
job, guys.
towards center line.
So that's 1 for Laycock at the end of the third. The third, we're at 4-3 for Bryce.
Come out of there.
Bryce will have the hammer coming down for the 4th end. Hey, just take a moment, Tony. We'll thank some of our other sponsors. Of course, only one sheet gets the broadcast and gets lots of attention, but we have sponsors for every game we have going on. So listing some of the other sponsors throughout the weekend that are supporting this tournament: the City of Penticton, Grizzly Excavating, Little Green Farm, Canadian Tire. Oh, big expansion there. Have you been there, Tony? My goodness, I think that's the biggest Canadian Tire I've seen.
My wife was there yesterday. I'm not sure she's made it home yet.
It's huge, yes. Great stuff. The Copper Mug, great place to go. Consistently good food there. Great prices on their beverages. Neighborhood Brewing, Yellow Dog Brewing, Holistic Wealth, Interior Roofing, Lisa Knight Real Estate, Tim Hortons, Soren and Grayback,
Which one is it?
and the Falls Barber and Shave, and Rise and Shine Coffee House, Brentview Developments, Complete Storage.
Why don't be good? Just get it nice and tight.
There's more, but I'll save them for later. We're going to drone on here with a list of things. But thank you very much to our sponsors. It's really appreciated.
Okay.
I'd say this really is a community event or a South Okanagan or Okanagan event, and it's what makes this event happen. $100,000 prize pool here, Tony.
And they get paid for every win as well. So not just you finish every win you get some money. So.
Yeah, they have a little presentation upstairs and take a picture. Yeah, so even if you don't get into the big prize money at the end, you get a little bit as you go along if you win.
So just the difference here between the second and the fourth end. Now, not saying he would do it. He does exactly the same thing every time, but the red guard was tighter in the second end, and he went for a corner. This one's a little farther out, and he's going around center.
Yeah, the last end going this way, he was about just a foot out of the 12 foot. So.
And Bryce threw up a corner. Here it's far, a little bit farther out, so he's going around. So.
It's not. Oh yeah, good finish at the end, right behind cover. Fairly aggressive play, Tony, isn't it?
You'd like a little deeper, actually, because now Laycock's going to go around that. He's going to try to go around both of them. So.
Yeah.
Wanted that like top four, probably.
Certainly the Bryce rink has shown him the way, so just follow the path. Nice, smooth, clean delivery. It's like butter, Tony, butter.
A little bit extra ice there.
Line's
So
out.
everyone's
Line's
been
good.
pretty consistent. Edge of 8 for draw to the center line button. He was a bit 4 or 5 inches outside the edge of 8 there.
14-6.
The last rock had a lot of really good finish at
Yeah,
the
you gotta
end, so
bury it,
maybe that's
Pete.
what they're
Gotta bury
counting
it.
on.
Gotta bury it. Yeah, good shot.
Oh boy, they gotta be happy with that.
And you see,
Good throw
right
here.
down in front of it
Well
again.
done.
You see, this
Yeah,
is
like cancel the
he
second
wants
guard because they didn't
a
sweep
good
it.
foot less ice for almost the same shot. So
Yeah, so
Yeah,
sort
but
of
if
could
they
be the way
sweep
they
it, you're
throw.
another 2 feet.
different releases.
Yeah, certainly when you've played together a lot, the skip knows, because everybody has, I know even when we curl in the senior men's and that on Tuesday nights, it's one guy will throw to the broom at one spot and the same guy's the same spot and it curls differently, just to say how they
Well,
deliver.
and you can even see there that the Bryce team just seem to throw a lot more rotation. So very heavy rotation on those rocks, which is going to take some of the curl out early. It's going to put Scott.
There's another oopsie by Bryce. They managed to hang on or recover from 2 or 3 early misses in the last end. So, but you can't keep doing that, or it's going to come back to haunt you, isn't it, Tony?
It's in not a bad spot. It's not a complete miss.
It's going to. I know when I did scoring years ago for the big tournament event in Cranbrook, the name escapes me.
In a room.
I got a fancy coat for it. And they taught me, had a course you had to take beforehand about
Stretch it out.
scoring. And yeah, they count that basically as
Hard.
a miss or most of a miss. Yeah, they're very tough when it comes to scoring.
Okay, so now we're available to run some things off in the 6 stone.
Yeah, Bryce has got to start making some.
Just he wants to open up
Space.
the middle. He's got
Yeah.
last rock, so just open up the middle.
Yeah, you allow Laycock to get too much granite piled in there, you're going to have difficulty getting in the score. Like these 3 young lads all go to the same barber looking by the haircut here. All right. There we go, mission accomplished. So what's Laycock calling here, Tony?
He's guarding his own rock.
Yeah. Well, that makes sense. I guess just keep putting up guards and make him chase you. And
Yeah. So you see probably this for a couple of rocks each team.
Laycock is throwing
Lots
the
of
red
line.
rocks. They're sitting 1. Bryce is sitting 2 and 3.
Lot of line.
Just a light sweeping. They're not going that too heavy.
Got to switch and go here, guys. All you get for line. Okay.
Does that accomplish what they wanted, Tony?
Kind of where you wanted that on the center line.
Yeah, I'm going to say, because, boy, from looking at the TV monitor here, it looks like they can see all of that.
They can run it.
Yeah.
You can run it off, or you can actually make a play on his own in the top 12 back under the red.
A little blue-red run back there, yeah.
And that's what he's. It looks like that's what he's doing. So.
And looks like Bryce has a secondary sponsor, Bass Pro Shops, by his hat.
I wonder how many Bass Pro Shops there are in Scotland.
I don't know. Fishing's a big thing in Scotland, you know. Coming down nicely. Well.
And that was the risk of not getting that guard over the center line.
Yeah, exactly. It's just
You got edge, Edge.
left everything exposed, and that's amazing. Just one little miss like that, and all of a sudden the tables turn for the other team.
It's still open though, so there is. Looks like the double is there.
Well,
Get run off 2 of the blue ones.
Well, it looks by the amount of ice they're going to be throwing a
If
fairly
you get-
high heavy.
You could get.
Oh!
Nope. You got the double, but not the double he called. So you got the back one instead of the front one.
It's the old story. There's no pictures on the score sheet, right? That's worked out. It's there's a lot of blue granite piled in there, so. So what are they doing here, Tony? They're drawing down, or?
I think he's going to hit the red one and try to roll on, but I didn't really see the call. So
Certainly
let's see
indicating.
what kind of weight he throws here.
Certainly indicating hit. He's got it right by the
Yeah,
red rock.
yeah.
So. Well,
Yeah, it's going to be a hit.
very, very.
The big thing here is he's going to want to roll onto the
Yeah.
rings. So.
That's why they're throwing the down, sort of controlled weight.
Yeah. There it is. Then rolls over and covers the other
Can
one.
he
Covers
yeah.
his shoot. His counter in the 4-foot.
I've lost track in my head, Tony. One of these teams is 0-2, one is 2-0.
That's correct.
Which are
Oh,
they?
you want to know which one? Oh, sorry. The Bryce team is 2-0. So
Ah, yes. Maybe their success is starting to show. They seem to make a few oopsies and a few errors in the early parts of the last end and this end, but they.
so we'll see if the blue doubles here again here
With
this time.
Fair bit of weight on it.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah. A clean house is a happy house.
Both of those curled a little bit because he was a little in out on both. Both curled a bit, hey? Good shot. They both curled a
Do you
bit.
think they might play for a blank here, Tony?
Well, it's a blank. He's going to try to roll over
that
wide
one,
here.
like I was
It's definitely
debating the
it's
switch,
set
but
up
I
for a
looked like
blank. He's going to
that's how
try to
I was debating the
wants
switch,
to
but then it just
put a
went
rock in a position
curl.
where he can try to get 2, but not
So last of the third rocks.
eliminate the blank from his arsenal of
Yeah.
possibilities. So.
Yeah, where this the shooter ends up will determine whether they go for try for 2 or go for the blank.
The dreaded light and wide.
I see those guys all bent down there in the hack. My knees ache just watching that, Tony.
Not sure he's going to get the roll on here. Oh, yeah, there it is.
Oh, yep, yep. Little
Thought it was going to be nose for a second.
biter,
10.
and they're looking for a hit and roll
Hit
there.
and roll in the middle.
Yeah.
So at this point, Laycock is not really trying to steal. He's trying to force Bryce to 1.
Yeah, don't allow him to take the
Yeah,
blank and have
yeah.
the hammer. That'll give Laycock the chance to have the hammer back and hopefully
seem to be
score some
moving it.
points in the 5th. For those just joining us, we're at the 2025 Nufloors Curling Classic here from beautiful downtown Penticton at the Penticton Curling Club. We're in the 4th end of a match between Laycock and Bryce. As you can see on your screen, Bryce is up 4-3
Yep.
and has a hammer in this end.
Whoa! 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 Yep!
Will he get behind cover?
Yeah, it's behind. Well,
No,
yeah,
not
not
right
quite.
now.
Yeah.
Looking
It's
at the
like-
screen, it's hanging out
yeah,
there. So
it's like it's maybe a quarter beard. Yeah.
So first of the skip stones for Bryce.
You get a hog to hog on that? Hiker said light, that's like.
Oh, look at the screen there, Tony. She's hanging right out there, yeah. Fully exposed. Just going to take it out.
Oh, he's gonna want to try to get to the middle, maybe, or he could be if he's committed to the blank. He's going to roll over to the side or try to roll over to the side.
Yeah.
Kind of hope he makes the roll, actually.
Not crazy weight, so maybe he's looking for the roll.
So Laycock is now going to be aggressive. He's going to go around.
Yeah, he's got down to his last rocker. That was a beautiful shot, wasn't it? You look on the screen, it's just right behind cover.
Well, I don't know if you heard it on the mics. As the rock was coming down, Laycock actually said, "I hope he makes the roll." So I think he wanted to play this.
Yeah, he's. Now, do you find it funny that he's coming from the outside in like that?
Yeah, it's whatever turn you're comfortable with. So they played this turn earlier, coming this way.
Yeah.
You're wider. Even if you're back wing buried, but try and put it on the tee.
So, you heard the call there. Try to put it on the tee. Yep. Yeah, on the tee, right behind cover. Because that would leave then Tony a cold draw, force Bryce to a cold draw for one.
Yeah, it would depend exactly where it is, but
yeah. Maybe coming from this side too, if they don't quite get it buried, it's far enough out. Wouldn't provide any advantage for Bryce.
Got a curl! Got a curl!
Directional sweeping, going hard at it. Oh, look at that on the screen.
pretty good.
Well, you couldn't have walked that rock down there and placed it any better, I think.
Yeah, he just.
Good judge.
So you didn't want it any deeper because they could have got onto you, so you're forcing Bryce into a cold draw.
And see another example here. It must be the amount of rotation. They're taking considerably less ice than the Laycock team did for a draw.
What is the physics? It's the more turns, the less it curls. Is that
Except
my memory right?
Yeah, unless it get once. The exception would be when it gets to the very end.
Yeah.
It can spin different places, but generally the more rotation, it just kind of slides over the. It doesn't grip the pebble as much. Yeah.
I've been accused of having a lazy handle every now and again. Oh.
So they need full four here.
I was going to say, is he heavy?
Yeah. They think it's close.
Oh, no, they're on it now, yeah.
Looks pretty good. There we go. Piece of the button.
So Laycock forced Bryce to take one, give him a 5-3 lead going into the fifth end.
The early games, everybody else is playing the fourth end. It's the Buck team over the Thompson team 2-1. Carpenter over Blandford 3-1. De Jong over Maeda from Japan is 3-1. And Sticker over Krell is 3-2. All playing the fourth end. So
they're all fairly close games. It seemed looking across the boards yesterday, Tony, a lot of games with big scores. So maybe everybody's just settling down a bit now. Or
could be, yeah.
Yeah, got a couple games under their belt and they're getting sort of comfortable with the tournament and the rhythm.
A little bit of a guess in the speed out there. I knew it was going to get in there, though. Yeah.
I don't think we've given the. Well, that's
fine.
Is it? Oh, I lost mine yesterday. Tony and I are losing our poppies here, so he's found his. Some more fun facts about the Bryce team from Scotland. Fun fact to know about your team. Cameron is a Grand Slam of curling karaoke champion. Well, that's the word it was. I was the score or the thing at.
I'm not sure that's something to be proud of.
Yeah. Karaoke, isn't that just a Japanese word for bad singing? Yeah, so he's a karaoke champion. Robin plays Clash of Clans on the weekend. I don't know what that is, Tony.
I'm guessing it's a video game, but
oh yeah, it's just
even though in Scotland, Clash of the Clans could mean a number of things.
could be going down to Hadrian's Wall and beating on English. I don't know. And Scott serves a mean breakfast. Oh, one of those big old Scottish breakfasts there. Heart attack at a plate.
Some black pudding, maybe some haggis.
Oh yeah, more greasy meat and eggs and toast.
So the first rock for Bryce, I honestly didn't see what the call was, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't back of the rings. I'm not sure if it was supposed to be in the house or a guard, but.
Well, yeah, if it's in the house, you don't want it there, and if it's a guard, you've missed by 15 feet. So that's the same last time we're going this way, Bryce. Well, even this end we just had, the front end seems to be missing, making quite a few misses here, but Bryce has got a 5-3 lead. So I can't remember Oh, yeah, went through the ages, yes.
Oh yeah. I could see instantly, like, out of my hands, like that's not even close.
So maybe for those who are just joining us there, have had taken a coffee break at work and flipped on to watch us, or
And I stayed
at home or our shut-ins, we're in the start of the fifth end. The fifth draw of the Nufloors Curling Classic, the 2025 edition, coming to you from the Penticton Curling Club, beautiful downtown Penticton, British Columbia. Otherwise known as God's country, right, Tony?
I was trying to throw
This
like
is a Pool
2
D
feet
game.
less than my previous one, but we were back 8.
The Bryce team is currently 2-0, and the Laycock team is currently 0-2. So Bryce is trying to take control of the pool, and Laycock kind of needs a win to keep his hopes alive to qualify.
Yeah, certainly if Laycock loses this one, they're in tough to get any of the prize money coming Saturday and Sunday, or Sunday gets to have the prizes, but you get into the fifth round, it's starting to get into make or break situations for sure. I want to thank our sponsors for today's match: Holistic Wealth Management and Interior Roofing.
Finish it.
Go around his corner.
Finish it. Okay, good shot.
I think they would have liked to have been above the tee line, wouldn't they,
Yeah,
Tony?
but it needs to be buried though. So
Yeah.
you're going to bring it back further to get the curl. He's going to chase it. Chase is on here, so back line the hack weight. It'll curl enough to get to it.
Just give it a little bump out. Laycock with a hammer this end. Bryce up 5-3, so Laycock certainly getting to the point where they need to have a multiple end. Looks to be on track. Sweepers are just giving it a bit of an adjustment, nothing serious. Oh, just by the guard. Do you see that, Tony? Boom. Oh, there we go.
Call now the freeze. Come down on top of it.
And that's the result of the previous rock being too far behind the center line. But like you said, they had to get it buried, so it's sort of a damned if you do and damned if you don't kind of situation.
Well, if you make this freeze, you've got one frozen behind cover, which is
T-line,
a
guys.
good position. So.
Yeah, and high enough up then too. Working their way towards the tee line, one rock at a time. And they're not as tight to the guard as the last rock was, but it's got a big finish on it. Whoa, look at that finish, Tony.
Not getting it, yeah.
Okay.
Whoa, that's we'll have to count that as a miss, I think.
Yeah, they really wanted to freeze there. I mean, it's in a good position as far as being behind cover, but it's third shot. So
yeah, and Laycock has a hammer, so they can
that is, yeah.
do a little something with that later on. Lots of rocks to go, as they say. Are they trying? Looks like they're trying to draw behind the
Yes.
blue guard.
Yep.
Yeah.
Draw towards center.
I don't know if it moved.
They're looking for it to start curling. Oh, here it comes. Weight seems pretty close.
Yeah, that's kind of where I remember it being. So.
Oh, that's a dandy, isn't it, Tony?
That's a good shot.
I'll be happy with that. Laycock calling for
on this
what
side.
are they calling her a corner freeze?
Corner freeze, too, yeah.
Yeah, these guys curl at a good pace, boy. There's just no time between rocks.
Lunch reservations.
Oh, they got a chicken curry soup up here today for lunch. So
Line's
if you're
good.
coming down to the club, don't eat before you get here.
Little tight. Yep. Hard. Losing line.
Over curling a bit.
Over curling, yeah.
Okay.
Corner, almost a corner.
Not a bad position.
Yeah,
so.
almost a corner freeze from the other side. Just
He was specific on what side he wanted.
Yeah.
Just the angles against the other rocks in the house. He did one on the other side.
no. And the separation too. So. So Bryce with the Bryce trying to put a little pressure on Laycock. Laycock has the hammer. Bryce is doing everything they can to hold him to at the worst one. Maybe even a steal. Sweepers are getting on it now, Tony.
Yeah, they're just trying to pick their weight.
Just going to try to snuggle down to their own, aren't they?
A little bit short of that.
Yeah.
So.
Double could be there. What do you think?
I think it is there. I don't know if it's. I'm not saying it's
Yeah,
not an
boy.
easy double. It's not
Boy,
an easy double, but there's a double. He's going to tap his own here, though.
Yeah.
If you ever missed the double and took your own of the top 4 out.
Yeah, that'd be no good. Yeah. That's the hero or bum play. You end up being one or the other on these kind of shots.
Really gotta go. Hard.
They've opted to come in from the other side, looking to raise their own, aren't they, Tony?
Yeah, but it's too tight.
Yeah,
It's
Oh yeah, they're on the
That's
guard.
guard weight.
little light.
Well, that's
Yeah, it's too light, so
yeah.
it's. And that.
Imagine
there's still a hole there.
yeah. Imagine Bryce is. Yep, there he is going to plug the hole. Some wild gesticulating.
Just which side you want it to play. That's
Yeah.
all. So which turn would you rather throw?
I thought wild gesticulating sounded fancier, but I got a thesaurus for Christmas last year, so the word of the day is gesticulating. A lot of rocks in play on this end, Tony.
All of them. Oh no, there's one in the back there. Sorry.
One in the corner, yeah. Boy, the sweepers are on it fairly early and fairly heavy here. Across the hog line
Trying
for
to
sure.
block
Yeah.
that hole. That's all.
Yeah, got to curl some more. No, really good finish.
Yeah, good position.
Yep.
I don't think you have to make it.
Looked like it was hanging out there for a minute, but it had a
Like
good finish.
Ford. Or hack even.
The Bryce rocks seem to have a bit more of a finish, or it's my imagination.
Well, again, the rotations
Yeah.
of the teams are from completely different rotations.
Yeah.
So.
You have more than you need. What's that? Yeah, it's just the weight. I think it's hack.
I think you're going to see that
I'd
the
like
Bryce
to leave
stones
this
probably have
too.
less curl early and more at the finish. So.
Just looking at their angles here.
Yeah, they feel they had to move that red one in. So
Good hack.
Yeah.
it's going to be red, double tap.
Yeah, Laycock sitting a second shot right now.
There's some risk here. If you don't make this and open up that side.
Whoa!
Yeah, you might have some real pressure. Laycock
Whoa.
has the hammer, but they've got to they run out of time to
Curl!
set up to score a couple of.
Curl!
Down 5-3, they need 2 this end.
No, make it the
No.
hard way.
Okay.
Not really sure that helped very much, did it?
Yeah, just, I'm not sure there's a double there on those. I think the red in the top 4 is going to jam over on the blue over the other side.
Would you not just throw a guard up, maybe?
No, he's
right.
No.
he's not sure what he called her. There's something like backline weights. He's trying to.
Yeah, I think
He's going to try to move that
Little
high
too
red
early.
one.
Yeah, I think he indicated takeout.
It was close.
Yeah.
I don't, I don't know. I think it's just going to be hack or. I think it's going to be a ton of weight here. So.
No, and by the amount of ice they're showing it,
Best case scenario,
yeah,
'cause that red rock's
hack.
actually blocking our run back on the blue right now.
Back line.
He just plugs it on the back 8, then I got room to make that.
Bryce coming down. The left-handed skip. Boy, it's very, very, very quiet, controlled weight, isn't it? Doesn't have to move it far.
I don't think he was looking to take it out. He just moved to the back of the house.
It certainly makes it a lot more difficult for Laycock to score 2, doesn't it?
I don't know. I'm not in front.
There's certainly I can't.
Yeah.
We don't have a long enough camera angle to see if there's. Well, there's not really much. Not much of a hole.
The other one's kind of queued up for him.
There's blue ones they can run back, but that doesn't help a whole lot. He needs to run a red one in there.
See Meacham the third sort of raising his arms and sort of I don't know indication. So
that would be my last one, I think.
Yeah.
What if we just peel this? I don't know how, but assuming I can.
Yeah, I don't know how.
I guess even
we'll
into here.
I mean, is it? I mean, you could go crazy and run blue, red, blue, but that's.
I don't know what that rock's doing bad for us right now.
He's already said the wide, the one to his left, the red one in front, he's saving that for his last shot if he needs it, so he's already indicated that. So.
Yeah, at this point, Laycock has got to look at how are we going to finish up this end.
Yeah, if I just put it through there, at least I got a guard, and then I'm playing a shot risk-free, right? I can play that with like board for 3.
You got like that confidence, right? Oh, we do that. No, we'll go for 3, right?
Well, you kind of have
to. I think making this right now
isn't
that good.
Well, you have the ability, such a contrast between
making this
our
right
club
now
tournament.
isn't that good.
Sit there and go, oh, we're screwed.
They'll be wide open and they're just making a double.
The ability to throw rocks like these guys do, it's quite a difference.
The only other one, like Brick said, if I just try and make this now, even if I'm here, I make a little better angle. No, I got to get that out. Like board.
Calling it in off.
So they're going to go on for the blue one on our left as we look at the screen and bounce across.
And have the shooter go across and try to get the
overcurl a little bit and roll in there.
Off on the blue one on the button.
Better angle for the corner guard.
And even if he doesn't make it, he says he's going to give a better angle for his last shot. Is what he's saying here.
And boy, if he does make it, like Laycock was saying, a very good chance for 3. Then that would certainly change the complexion of this game. Here we go. First rock for Skip Laycock.
Close. Yep. Oh. Yep. Whoa. Yes. Hard.
Beauty.
Wow, look at that, eh? Holy smokes. Well, they got to be happy with that.
Yeah.
But you can always tell it's a good rock when they're yelling, sweep, whoa, sweep, whoa. You know it's close. Well, that's very good now. There's no hole down the middle. No.
Millimeter Skinner for getting picky. It's good.
So last rock for Bryce. Laycock has a hammer here in the 5th end.
Going to play his own blue one back in.
Just the angle.
Mm-hmm.
Ideally, if they can get enough weight to move both of them.
No, just because of that rock saving them.
A miss here will certainly allow Laycock to go for 3. Showing very little ice, aren't they, Tony?
Yeah, well, it's going to be a fair bit of weight here. So.
Yeah, you're trying to move 2 rocks, each one weigh about 40 pounds. Oh, an unfortunate tick.
Yeah, what's left?
Well,
how do I get 3?
Yeah. You can see Bryce banging his broom there, very unhappy with that shot. It was a doable shot. I don't know if he missed the broom or what happened there. You don't see too much missing the broom at this level, do you?
No.
No.
Well, that kind of weight, it's probably not curling that much. So.
No, he certainly had up weight going on that one. That was probably board weight, I would say, at least. You'll hear sometimes for those that maybe aren't that familiar with curling, they'll call different levels of takeout weight. There's like a controlled takeout weight, which is just, sort of back 12 kind of weight, or they call back 12, or the hack, which is, of course, where your feet go when you're delivering a rock,
If we come to the nose
or
of
board
ours, we're
weight,
not
which is
shocked. You
the
gotta
bumpers
cross
at
it
the
just a
back.
little.
That being if the
still think
rock
that's
isn't
easier than the
touched, it
super
should end
wide
up at
line, though.
those called spots. Then there's the high heavy, which is
Mind you, that wide one, we
through
also
the
got
wall out to the
backing-
parking lot.
backing there. And even if we just
Says this.
stop it on the tee, we're
So Laycock sitting
like
two,
this one I could throw a really good shot and we don't get the line.
trying to get for 3 here.
Well, they're discussing here where does the rock have to be? Because as he said, if he comes to the nose of his one in the top 4, he's not going to be third shot. So that's while that shot is there, it's not going to help him. So he has a choice. He first looked at a draw that would cross that one
Pretty good
into the
options
4
here.
foot.
Like we
Now
either
he's
just
looking at talking
somewhere
about
in
going
here, or if
wide.
you come like
Yeah, he needs
there.
a
This one I could throw
little
really
bit of the
good, and we
forefoot,
just
doesn't
don't
he?
get the line. Like it looks like I
'Cause
got a
The blue rock sitting
basic
third
range
is
back
just
to
an
get
inch or
here.
2 outside of the 4-foot blue ring. Whoa, we're way out in the weeds in that ice there. So looking to curl all the way across and come across the face of the.
Well, he's got to get by the blue one in the top 12 and catch
probably
it.
similar to that
yeah,
one
catch
I
a
threw
piece of
in
the forest,
Saskatchewan,
yeah.
eh?
Should put a timer on this, Tony. It'd be interesting because I don't think we've been had ice out this far for a throw of this game yet. So now the ice has certainly been walked up and down and swept, and pebble and the frost are certainly knocked down. So not like this was the first end, but certainly will be a little bit different way out there. Here we go.
Line's a hair tight.
You hear Laycock saying the line's a bit tight. Both sweepers.
Hard
are
line.
just a giving her
The
now.
line's good.
14-6.
Right.
Got to get by.
Wait, yeah. Well, they're well by it.
Fine, a piece of the 4.
Nope.
Looks
Oh,
pretty good.
oh. Ooh. Looky at that. Well, that's
Harder than my draw for
an
three in the
exciting fifth end. Laycock
Take it in,
answers back to Bryce and comes out with 3 at the end of the 5th. So at the end of 5 ends, we're 6-3 for Laycock over Bryce in the 5th round draws of the 2025 Nufloors Curling Classic, coming to you from the Penticton Curling Club in beautiful downtown Penticton.
As Laycock himself said there, he's reminded of his draw for 3 in the first that he didn't make on that one. It was a much harder shot here in the 5th than he made that one. So.
Yeah, no, that was a dandy. It's certainly seemed dialed in. So Laycock 0-2 so far for the tournament, so they're looking to get a win here and try to get back into the positive side of the tournament. Playing for $100,000 total grand prize here at the Nufloors Curling Classic. It's one of the premier curling events in Western Canada, Tony. Right.
And here we go, starting the 6th end. It's the general centerline guard coming. And from what we've seen from Bryce at this point, what he does next is going to depend how deep this is.
Looks like this one might be going a bit farther than they
Yeah, it's
wanted
in the
here.
house. Might be in the house.
I think we're looking at T-line here. So well, might as well sweep it and get it in. Top. Fair bite of the 4, so. Interesting to see what.
Corner guard. He didn't even wait for it to stop before he put the rope
Yeah,
down. So
yeah.
he,
No use wasting time. These guys know. Well, most of the tournaments they play in are timed, and you want the front end to hustle and hurry up and get going, so that if you do need some discussion time later on in the end, you have the time on the clock. We're not timed here, but it's certainly just, I guess, their habit. Plus the word is getting around about the chicken curry soup up here in the canteen, so get upstairs and get first dibs on the soup and a nice piece of bread. What are they calling here, Tony?
Mr. Laycock's behind the glass.
Oh.
Apparently, so I don't know if you had a bio break, but there's nobody in the house.
Oh. Oh,
There he comes.
He's back now. thought maybe he pulled a Jerry and had to go for a
It's smoking
a smoke outside.
and a Ryan Coke.
Yeah, right. Hey, our friend Jerry, the Manitoba Trapper, moved out here a couple years ago for the warmth of the winter, being a snowbird, and or came up for a visit for
Lots of
winter.
line.
And ended up moving here and become very active in our curling club. All right. Just looking for a center line guard.
Yeah.
And
Fine.
a little bit off center, but not the end of the world. Certainly leaves their shot rock exposed, doesn't it, Tony?
Yeah, that's not really the concern at this point. So
Yeah.
there's no expectation that rock's going to be there at the end,
No.
end of the end. So
Lots of rocks to go yet. A lot of.
it's more having one in the guarding the middle. So
Yeah, you've got to set up the end. You can't just sort of chuck rocks into the rings and hope and pray. They've got to set up a strategy and build an end, as they call it.
so Bryce looking to come around his corner guard.
What's he looking for? Just the outside of the 8 foot, probably. Oh, he's coming up late.
Probably
here.
have to be in 12 foot just where the guard is, so the 8 foot's not going to be covered. So. It's covered. So.
Yeah, oh, he's well behind cover there.
So now he's looking to do a full guard of the rock of the top 4 here, is what he called. So this should be the other side of center, or just biting the other side of center. You do want some separation on these. If they're too close together, the double peel will be in play.
Yeah. Laycock throwing the red rocks this game. Bryce throwing blue with the hammer.
Yep. Okay, that's good.
It's pretty much perfect for what they wanted. So.
Yeah, just like they drew it up.
But it's far enough out that he thinks he can get around it with some lighter weight and get to the rock in the 4 foot.
The Bryce team here throwing the blue rocks out of Scotland. Sweepers are working it a bit there for the curl.
Pop it back to back 12.
Yeah.
So Laycock's called go around the guard to the top 4, but he's going the congested way instead of the open side. Navigate all the blue rocks.
Yeah, a little bit of a granite minefield there, but these guys certainly have the skill and ability. Very nice, smooth delivery.
Lines the hair tight. Yep. Room.
We seem to be down a sweeper.
Yeah,
here
we
for some
lost the
reason.
sweeper.
Go ahead. Yep.
Maybe he's outside with Jerry.
Go.
It's going to get by.
Yeah.
Finish it in there. Good job.
It's a pretty good shot.
Yeah, well, I think it's buried, and you'd have
Jesus, what did he make on his?
trouble if you wanted to come down to it. I'm not sure why. You'd certainly have
He can
trouble.
play his own into it, I think, is what he's doing there. Blue into
Good
red.
shot.
Yeah, showing a fair bit of ice, so just to be like a control weight, I guess.
Shot, Chris.
Even less hack.
Lots of rotation on their rocks.
I think it's more important that they're all the same, so they all throw the same amount of rotation, so it's easy for the skip to put the broom down because you know they're all going to curl about the same. You have one person throwing big rotation and everybody else not, then it becomes more of a challenge. So.
Yeah, and then you've got a skip. Besides all the other things, the skip has to remember about the line and the curl and how the ice is looking. Then they got to you have to try to figure out 3 different guys how they throw. Yeah, so certainly consistency is an advantage here.
Trying to come down to the blue in the top 4 here.
Line's fine. Line's good. Looks heavy. Looks heavier than not.
They're calling heavy. Sweepers are right off it.
It's going to
Whoa.
slide by to the back of the rings.
Well, we haven't seen too many misses by the Laycock rink so far today, Tony, but that's one that certainly they'd like to have back, wouldn't they?
Yep. It's
That's
looking a little dangerous for Laycock
That's
right
a
now.
little bad, Cool, that's a bad, I thought it was okay.
Yeah, Bryce
You
with a
guys
hammer,
said
and
you let it go. Maybe you were just being
the
unfair.
end isn't shaping up well for Laycock.
Yeah. I knew it was like a hair more than a corner, but I didn't think it was.
There we go.
Chance if we left it alone that it might.
I think we're back to tapping the blue here. We're gonna he wants to bump that blue in the top 8, just to needs to move it a couple of feet.
Yeah, just poke it a bit. It's coming down nicely, isn't it? Well, it looks to me, Tony, like Laycock's going to be under some pressure here
I'll
to
give you better weight.
stave off a multiple end by Bryce.
Yeah, he's going to need a shot here to force Bryce to move some rocks around. But even this, if he freezes this in here, still no guarantee.
Just reeks of another 4 ball here.
Yeah, the last thing they need here is another miss. Their last rock sailed way past where they had hoped for it to stop.
Basically the same shot here. So.
Yeah.
Did he announce last,
Well, same call. Hopefully
Same call, yeah.
slightly later. The shot will have to be 6-7 feet shorter. Here we go. We're looking over at sheet D there while we watch this rock come down. Looks like our friends from
Might have to go.
our friends from Japan are taking a bit of a hiding on sheet D there,
Hey,
Tony.
well then. You're by. You're by.
Still seems a bit heavy, isn't it?
Hard one, you're by. Go, 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 go.
Oh, there we
Okay,
go.
good shot.
Perfect. So now what do you do,
That's what I
Tony, if
mean,
you're
though, it just doesn't matter. You just
Bryce?
Well, he's continuing. He's playing on blues in front. He's going to one in the top 12. He's going to play that, attempt to play that back on the red one in the top 4.
Yeah, this is the first. Sorry.
They give him a group of
The first one would have been
3
better, but it's
blues
still the same
clustered
thing.
around the top 4 there.
Can't take
It's the
this
last
away.
skip rock at the end. The third rock at the end. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, the
Just need to miss it one of these things.
second of the thirds.
Be either
Does that
over
make sense?
more and leave that one
Last of
more
the thirds.
open or whatever.
Sweeper on it quite early, trying to hold it straight. Directional curling these days is all about directional curling. The guy on the inside of the curl trying to hold it
He's the
straight.
right angle here. Good
Oh,
position.
yeah. Bryce. Just a little bit of cream, please. Oh, Tony, my prayers have been answered. Somebody came and offered to get me a coffee.
Catch it on there now, at least.
Yeah.
So what do we got?
This is not. the end
Cluster
of
of
the
3 blues. Grouped around top 4.
Well, I'll tell you. You look at the screen here. You get a bit of better angle.
Nice here, actually. It's running like north.
This could be a big end for Bryce. Laycock's got to pull off a good shot here.
Going to try to grab a piece of the button here on the wide draw.
Okay. We got the freeze on now. It's going on ours when they slam that in.
Oh, and we have a news update for those getting ready to watch. Oh, thank you very much.
Yeah.
A news update. Bad Bunny, who's playing at the halftime Super Bowl, is nominated for a Grammy, Tony. There's your Grammy update.
I think I'm tuned into the wrong channel.
Line's good.
Yeah. You've tuned into TMZ, the curling division.
Line's fine. Okay, line's
What do
good.
they hope to do here, Tony? Just
Uh,
snuggling.
grab a piece of the button here.
Yeah,
Line's good, guys.
snuggling beside that right-hand blue one.
Just lock it on. Line's perfect. Doesn't need to curl. Lock it on
Pretty
straight.
close.
Okay.
Just a bit late, eh?
As Stephen Laycock did his best Charlie Brown imitation there after that one. Good grief.
I think they thought we were bouncing a little bit. That's why they were kind of.
Sure wasn't good grief or stronger language.
No, he said good grief.
Oh, did he? Oh, there we are.
So it looks like 2 blue right now.
Be able to get to you. We got to move it up.
We're into the skip stones here in the 6th end. Laycock versus Bryce.
The challenge for Bryce here is how do I get another one in there without giving him a shot? I don't want to open it up too much. I don't want to jeopardize my 2. But I'd sure like to get more than that.
Yeah, it certainly. Do you at this point you sort of go, you know what? I think maybe we'll just be happy at 2, or
Trying to hit and roll.
you get a little too enthusiastic, you might shoot yourself in the foot.
Yeah.
So the advantage of the microphone here. So Bryce has called a hit on the red one on the wide 4 and try to roll him behind, and Laycock immediately said, "I hope he rolls it somewhere where I can freeze to it." So.
I think we just give up 3 if we do that.
First of the skip stones for Bryce, throwing blue. Quite a bit of weight on it. Calling for the curl. Lads are sweeping hard. Here we go. Oh!
The roll.
No roll at all, just straight on the snout.
Almost rather roll away than leave it there.
Yeah, you almost give them a little.
Gives him something to play at.
Yeah.
To see what he comes up with.
Yeah, if
for
I
a
don't
shot,
move this, we're good. If we don't what? Yeah.
Bryce has a hammer, so this will be the last.
If I don't
Of
move
skip
this,
rocks
then that
for
is
Laycock.
catching on here. I think same.
Okay, so he's going to basically play the same shot.
Yeah.
He played on his first one.
Just need the roll this time.
He's going to try to tap his red one. He thinks he can tap it far enough to be second shot.
Hard, and then he just hits this anywhere.
Nope. They're having a look though.
Tap ours up to the freeze.
And this is
We
why
don't
you
move the button one, then it
play
catches
quickly
on
through the
side one.
front end rock so you have time. Not that we're on our timer here at this event, but so you have time to make some discussions.
So as he said there, he's talking to one of the front end guys. He wants to move the red one.
Just tap ourselves to the freeze.
Freeze,
if I
but
play
he
the hit and roll, it's all lined up.
And the communication is so important. Everybody has to understand what the call is, what the expectations are.
He doesn't want to move the blue one because it says it sets it up for a shot for Bryce. So he just wants
just
to
push it to the freeze. The shooter is kind
That's
of
a good
roll.
example for people at home watching
You
who
can't do anything with
do
the
club
shooter.
curling. That you see how the sweepers are right back in the hack, right with the guy throwing the rock. You know, they're communicating, they're talking. Then you'll hear the sweepers going down the ice talking about time and weight. Communication is a really big part of high-end curling, well, all curling, but certainly high-end curling.
Hard line! Hard line! Okay, line's good!
They like it.
Yeah, yeah. What do we got here? That looks like.
Not sure who's second.
I think Laycock is second. No, maybe not. Our camera isn't quite straight over top, so we don't. What do you think, Tony?
I think they're going to measure it no matter what happens.
Too close to call.
It looks like he's.
So what do you think Bryce is going to do with this last rock here?
He's trying to hit and roll. I think he's his own blue one.
Yeah.
And this where the broom is on the side of in the 8 foot. He's going to try to hit that and roll into the 4 foot. And it'll be. If he makes it, it'll be two plus a measure.
Well, certainly at this point, it looks like Laycock has done reasonably well in cutting down best they can there. It was looking a little bit grim for Laycock a couple of rocks ago.
Just no matter where I roll, he just hits
That
that
last
top
shot was
wall
certainly
anywhere.
well placed, wasn't it?
Would have been
Yep.
3 or minimum 2.
All right.
Let's see if he can make the roll here.
Last rock of the 6th end. Laycock versus Bryce. Bryce throwing the blue rocks, has the hammer. Here we go. Oh, just rolls a bit too far.
No, he didn't.
Oh,
That's second. So he rolled for 2.
oh yeah, no, yeah, right. Oh, 2 for sure then.
2 for sure.
And probably a measure for the third.
I would say so. Nope. Apparently not.
No, okay, there we go.
They kicked it away.
I was looking not at the monitor, but through the glass up here in the lounge down, and didn't have the right angle. But yeah, so that's 2 for Bryce.
I'd say 3.
Oh, 3. Sorry, yeah, 3.
But we'll have to wait till they put it up for sure. The Laycock third kicked the rock away, which to me indicates he didn't think he needed a measure.
No. Yeah, certainly standing down there, looking right over, they have the better view.
On our other sheets, we've got the Boyk team up 4-1 over Thompson, playing 5, or sorry, 5 playing 6. 5 was a blank. Blandford over Carpenter 7-3 playing 6. De Jong over Maeda 7-3 playing 6. And Stocker over Krell 5-4. They're also playing 6. So they're all the games are in the 6th end. We're just starting the 7th. So.
We're on the speedy sheet. All right.
This one they went in the rings instead of a guard. So.
I'm a bit confused, but that's not unusual. The score on the board. Hang on, just
They haven't put up the 6th end. They're just going to do it here.
Look at the graphics here. There we go.
Yeah, it was 3.
Yeah, it was 3. Okay, there we go. All right, so at the end of 6 ends, Bryce is up
Line's really tight.
8-6 over Laycock.
Hard early. It's leave it high, I guess.
Rather high corner guard, isn't it?
Yeah, a little light. But
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
also a little wide too.
Yeah, it's funny. I think at getting into the 7th end, we'd have the ice figured, but that's always the human factor in there. I want to thank Nufloors. They're our title sponsor for the Nufloors Curling Classic. This is the 9th annual edition held here in Penticton, out of the Penticton Curling Club. I want to thank our volunteers, all of them that have come together to make this event possible. There's a cast of thousands, it seems, and lots of little tasks and chores that have to be done that aren't very glamorous. But not like the broadcasting, right, Tony?
Yes, it's very glamorous.
Yeah, look at the glamour we're at. Eh? Hey, they brought me a coffee. That's pretty good. So, sweeping this one pretty good. Just looking a little bump, are they?
Just bump their own, yes.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, they need to throw it somewhere, and they don't want it out front. So.
Yeah, well, certainly Bryce now, they can hang on to this lead, coming home with the hammer. Our sponsors for this match today on Sheet C in the 5th round is Holistic Wealth Management. Len Coleman, he's your guy. Give him a holler. And Interior Roofing, the Central Interior's largest roofing company. They do all, I see on their signs, they do all sorts of roofs. Asphalt, flat roof, metal, all other
Get it
types.
over.
I can't think of what types of roofs there are, but they do them all. So.
Okay.
Oh, and a hog rock.
Oh yeah, especially at this stage of the game, you don't see a hog rock very often.
First one was light. The second one was lighter.
Yeah. Hope they brought their beer money. Isn't that the old tradition? You hog a rock, you got to buy a round for the lads?
Buy a pitcher,
Yeah, buy a pitcher of beer. Hey, if you come down to watch the Nufloors Curling Classic here at the Penticton Curling Club, live and in person, there's day passes, weekend passes available, and I still rate it. I've curled and played out of and been to tournaments and also bonspiels and all sorts of clubs across BC, and we have I think the most spectacular lineup of beer on tap here. It's all craft beer from our local breweries. Penticton is the craft brewery capital of Canada. We have more craft brewery capacity per capita than anywhere in the country. So if you're a beer lover, come on down to the curling club. A little craft beer, some craft beer, some great curling action. And a chicken curry soup is one of the 2 soups available for lunch, I noticed on my way in. So
Whoa.
and a little
Good
tap.
shot.
So Bryce seems to be playing it fairly cautious here, Tony.
Well, not cautious. He just he doesn't want to. I'm not going to help my opponent generate multiple ends. So
Yeah, the last end with a gazillion rocks in the house there, and they're looking fairly clean so far. He's got a takeout call.
yes, he's going to hit that red.
Yeah.
Hit the red one that was just thrown. So.
A little bit of directional sweeping as we go down. And the shooter rolls out of the rings as well.
Did that hit it?
So Bryce throwing the blue rocks is ahead 8-6 here in the 7th end. And Laycock throwing red has the hammer.
Yeah, we're going to try to go around the corner again here. Use the blue one in the wide 12-foot as some backing.
Room!
They seem to be reasonably happy with the weight, just a bit of semi-gentle sweeping.
Keep going. Keep going.
Get it to curl, lads. Get it to curl.
Okay.
And that's sort of hanging out in the open, isn't it?
Well, it's a very wide guard. So.
Yeah. Well, see what Bryce counters with now.
Hack weight, the board weight, chase.
Yeah, certainly showing enough ice that it's not going to be a high heavy. Very controlled weight. Oh. Looking at the monitor here, it's coming down nicely.
They roll away from there a bit.
Yeah, get some separation, take away the double.
Or roll it away from the cover.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. But
It's called a corner freeze on the blue rock in the wide 12 behind the corner guard.
certainly Laycock getting the point where they've got to score 2 in this end, so they're trying to set it up here now.
2
Blind
or
tight.
a blank. But blank's not looking good right now.
No,
Hard
it's
line.
Even though there's not a lot out in front, so depends on where.
a little light,
Yeah,
little tappy.
light.
Oh, that's no good.
So they've 3 out of 4 draws down that path. They've been light. So in this end.
Yeah, one hogged even was that late.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can see the high guard way up there still, and then the one after that one they hogged it. So now my memory's failed me, Tony. One of these teams is 0-2 and one is 2-0, but you have to tell me again.
I don't know. I've told you like 4 times already. I don't know.
Well, I'm an old rugby player. I've been hitting the head a lot.
The Bryce team is 2-0.
Well, maybe 3-0 was in their future, starting to look a little bit better for them. Yeah, Laycock, if they don't win this match, they're going to be in tough to get into the
Qualify for the playoffs.
the playoff. Yeah. This is a fifth round game. Just trying to draw it down to their own.
Yep.
Needed to curl a bit more. Come on over. Yeah. I think they would like it a bit deeper when they Tony. Like,
Well, they've got 4 rocks in the house. They're all in front of the tee line. So
yeah, well, in front of the tee line is always the game plan. If you put them behind the tee line, then they start stacking them up. Spit it out, David. They start stacking them up and making things difficult. So it appeared to me, Tony, that Bryce is holding all the cards at this point.
Yeah,
Yeah,
make the roll. This
at
is
this
still
point.
a pretty easy shot.
Up 8-6.
Okay, try that.
Laycock needs a shot somewhere to get behind cover, frozen somewhere.
Because they're
Needs to make it difficult for the Bryce team to get it out.
because we're into the third rocks here now. So.
But there's not that many spots you can put it that's going to be difficult to get it out.
No, most certainly. So here it comes down.
Want to be back 8.
So they're calling behind cover back 8, right?
He's going to tap
Line's
something,
close.
I think, here. So.
Back 8's the weight then. Here we come.
Yep. Whoa. Nice shot.
They said nice shot, but was it?
What is? I mean, is working against a tough house here. I mean, it's in a good position, but it's also 4 shots. So.
Yeah. I mean, at least now they have one behind the tee line they might build back up on top of. But I say we're running out of rocks here pretty quickly. Down to the, my count is correct, we're down to the skip stones, I think, Tony? We broadcast from a
Looks
bit
like
of,
it. Yep.
yeah, we broadcast from a bit of an angle up here, so we can't quite see the home end of the rink unless we put our noses to the glass. Some reason, if Andrew's listening, we've lost the ability to hear the players. Big discussions now here in the.
Where to put it? Right? You need someone. You're not overly worried about that red one, but you don't want to give him. Don't give him a shot when he doesn't really have one.
No, it's certainly getting to be do or die time for Laycock. It's just about. Are we at rabbit of a hat time, Tony? Or
Well, it's Bryce first, so let's see what Bryce does here.
yeah.
Again, as long as he keeps this in a spot that Laycock can't take advantage of it.
Oh, we can hear what's going on the ice
I
again.
did give you last
Thank
night
you,
some
Andrew.
microphone too, so you're probably getting a little fresher than people have been.
Yeah, Laycock has the hammer, but they really haven't built much of an end here for themselves. They had a guard that ended up way too high, corner guard, and then the rock right after that one being hogged. So it's hard to build an end when you start like that.
Playing a tight guard on the rock in the blue rock in the 4-foot.
All right. Sweepers are on and off a bit here, coming down. Oh, now they're getting vigorous. On and off again.
Not sure that's what he wanted.
No, I think it needs to be over almost 3/4 of the rock, didn't it?
And a little tighter as well. So.
The blue one on the 4-foot is just hanging out there in the open.
How far are you trying to move it? Okay.
We got the 50-50 volunteers come around, Tony. We'll have to pool our money, see if we can win some money.
So Laycock going to try to bump this blue one and flip in behind cover.
Yeah, certainly the last rock by Bryce has left a bit of an opening for Laycock.
Line's good. Wait.
At this point, scoring one isn't ideal. They need
Line
at least two.
hard.
The blank option is long gone.
And this is not going to get there.
No. Boy, Laycock, they're struggling a bit, aren't they?
Yep. I don't know if the ice has changed or anything, but they've been consistently light this end.
Yeah, it's weird. I say one so light they hogged.
They haven't been out there for a while, eh? Seems to happen on those. They sit for half an end.
Apparently you get 10 tickets for $10, Tony, in the 50-50 draw, the ladies have just told me so. We'll have to pool our resources and see if we can.
Had to go borrow $11.
What they do when they
You'll gladly pay me for that lottery ticket tomorrow, that or hamburger, whatever going on.
If we win, I'll pay you.
Oh yeah. All right, so we're down to the last rock for Bryce.
They're still in the hack discussing what to do here.
Yeah. Boy, I think it depends what's left behind after Bryce throws his last rock here. It's going to be tough for Laycock. Well, not tough. Pretty much impossible for Laycock to get more than one.
Yeah, I think he's drawn for. He's going to have a difficult draw for one, or possibly a tap back. He's got that red one adjacent to the center line.
Not sure what, quite that's. Was that what they wanted to accomplish?
It was pretty close.
Yeah.
Maybe went a little higher than that, not actually come into the and bump the one in the house.
Yeah, if you could.
just drawing there.
Yeah, if you're up sort of in the 8 foot, you could have maybe really made it difficult for.
Choke the draw path off.
Yeah, Laycock to get inside. Exactly. Yeah. Well, currently Bryce is sitting 4.
So the fifth end coming down this way. This is the path that Laycock made his draw for 3 at. So he's had success in this path. So.
Yeah, he's going to have to. It'll be a hand shaking up for the chicken curry soup upstairs here in the lounge, Tony. Last rock of the 7th end here in Sheet C, Nufloors Curling Classic. Laycock versus Bryce. Laycock, as you see in the graphics on your screen, with the hammer.
Last rock at the end.
Gonna have to curl. Got to curl.
Sweepers are just sort of having a look at it. Nothing.
Don't think it's going to come in enough.
Nope.
At least 2.
Yeah, 2, maybe even 3, eh? And the gloves have come off. So it looks like 2 or at least 3, given.
So I'll say 2.
2.
Yeah.
All right. So we'll call it here on the broadcast booth at 10-6.
He's actually going to put it up.
Oh, here we are.
It is 2.
And it was 2. There we
2.
are.
So
So the final. Yep. Sorry. Good. Go ahead, Tony. Go ahead.
10-6 final score for Team Bryce from Scotland over Team Laycock from Saskatchewan. That brings Bryce to 3-0 in Pool D, and Laycock is down to 0-3. And that's going to be about do it for us here today. David, any last words?
I just want to thank people who have tuned in from around the world. We hope around the world. And if you are in town, come on down to the curling club and watch the action in person and live. Lots going on down there. A lot of fun, great atmosphere, some really, really good curling. And that'll be a wrap for us here at the 9th annual edition of the 2025 Nufloors Curling Classic from beautiful downtown Penticton.
For over 20 years, Grizzly Excavating has been the Okanagan's trusted choice for civil construction, excavation, trucking, and aggregate supply. From site prep to hydro excavation, Grizzly does the heavy lifting, so you don't have to. Proud sponsor of the Nufloors Penticton Curling Classic, Grizzly Excavating, services you can trust. Visit grizzlyx.com.